and I'm having a hard time finding it online. I really wish I could credit the person that said this. Someone said that emotions are like lights on a dashboard, and I have to say I completely agree with that. And sometimes if emotionally we make the dashboard lights the problem, we're not actually fixing the root problem. So if my low fuel light comes on and I just think that the solution is put a piece of tape over it, that car is not going to go far. I'm going to end up having some really serious problems. More or less, we can transfer the same image over to the emotional and mental health. Because if we just see the feelings as the problem, so if we feel upset, if we just say get over it or knock it off or cut it out, it's the same thing as us putting a piece of tape over the dashboard. The dashboard is just letting us know something's going on in that part of the car. So I really like this image because these feelings tell us that something's going on in another part of our heart, another part of our mind, another part of our body. Dr. Cloud, who is another psychologist, he talks about how our feelings give information. And here they are. I've come to know after doing this for many, many years that most feelings talk with something's blank, something's blank, something's blank. For example, sadness tells us something's missing or someone is missing. Frustration, anger usually tells us something's wrong. Fear tells us that something's a threat. And loneliness at times can tell us that something's disconnected or we are disconnected. And you start to self-reflect, how can I address my feelings? How can I address my emotions? This is one way to start to see, well, what are they trying to say? What is the information this feeling is trying to give me? This is where you can begin that inner growth. You start to notice the areas of immaturity and change them to maturity. So for example, if we're frustrated and we pause and we go, why am I frustrated? Well, my kids said they wanted to go to the park and we're at the park and now they don't even want to touch the playground. And we go, oh. And so there could be a piece of us say, okay, I'm feeling really frustrated right now. Actually, I'm feeling extra angry right now. What does this anger think is wrong? What is it saying that is wrong? Anger saying it's wrong that now they don't want to play. And so when we allow that, we can expose and say, oh my goodness, okay, anger is getting a little out of hand here. So I got to put anger in check, saying, no, you're right. We are disappointed that it's not probably what we imagined. And at the same time, my child is allowed to have a choice. My child is allowed to change their mind. Here's one of the moves that we can easily miss. We can say, thank you, anger, for trying to protect me, but I'm going to take care of me right now. I want you to know that some of this information here is beneficial. It's useful for you, beginning that self-exploration that is needed. That way you can address areas that you probably didn't even know you had. You can address patterns of emotion, blind spots that have been there all along and that now they deserve your attention. Feelings are lights in a dashboard. That's it for today, guys. I wish you all good mental health. Until next time. Peace.